Check now at the starting lineups for both teams. First for Seattle, Russell Westbrook out there with Harden. And in the paint, holding down the pivot of physical and bruising big man at 6'10", Big Perk, Kendrick Perkins. And it's Durant, and it's Ibaka in at the 4. And looking at the Lakers, Nash and Bryant in the backcourt. And holding down the middle out of Central Michigan University, the skilled and ambidextrous 7-footer, Chris Freeman. Then it's Johnson, and it's Gasol out at the 4 slot. Durant, no good.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Harden gets to Durant. Passes to Westbrook. Harden outside. 6 on the shot clock. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Harden's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now let's send it over to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Scott Brooks.
I asked him about their game plan defensively, and he said, well, we all know it starts for them at the point guard position with Steve Nash and his combination of elite shooting and passing ability. We really have to stick to our principles and work as a team if we're going to have success against him. Guys, we'll see what happens.
And thanks for that story, Doris. The shot by Westbrook loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Westbrook's got his first points of the night. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Nash, he's covered by Westbrook. Nash drives in. Johnson kicks to Kobe. Lock at 6. Gasol passes to Kobe. And that one's good.
Man, he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty. The way he can blast his way straight through traffic, he's really strong.
And he's also a guy, Steve, whose confidence is not very easily shaken. That's an important quality to have. He'll miss a few shots in a row, but they're not going to cause him to doubt himself. Not in the least.
Now here's Nash, following the shot by Kevin Durant. Johnson kicks to Kobe. Right side, Kobe. The 10-footer. Again, Los Angeles.
And a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Sonics trail by 3. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Harden's shot is good.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
The Lakers rebound. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. They get a hand on it. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. They get Steve Nash.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
That's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
A platoon swap here for Seattle. Tipped away. Stolen by Jackson. A step-back shot here. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Lakers trail. Now Young inside. Puts up the baby hook. The stupendous finish in traffic. Young's got his first 2 points. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already, and as Rasheed Wallace once said, both teams playing hard, my man.
Good! 10 points for James Harden.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
And here's Marshall. Marshall gets a screen from Hill. And Marshall kicks to Hill. And the rejection by Ibaka. And out of bounds as the Sonics gain possession. a close game as the first quarter comes to a well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Yeah, this team is on the same page, no question. They're right where they need to be offensively.
And they're hitting their scores with on-time and on-target passes, too. That's fun to watch.
Now here's Jackson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. 5 on the clock. And Hill with the block. And now the fast break. Meeks with the ball. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Guys, Kevin Durant last season joined the exclusive 180 club. Over 50% from the field, 40% from three-point territory, and 90% from the line. It's the gold standard of shooting efficiency, something only 5 other players have done in NBA history. It was a goal of his going into the season, but his ultimate goal still remains, to win an NBA title. He said, quote, "The hunger is always there. That's my goal every year, to get to the top of the mountain." Guys, he knows it's a long road, but they've gotten so close. We'll see if this is his year.
Yeah, championship mentality, Doris. Good point. Thanks.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
And here's Young from the arc. It's hauled in by the Sonics. And the officials call the foul, reaching out and committing the intentional foul here, and his teammates are baffled.
Yeah, everybody's kind of looking at him like, what are you doing? I mean, I think he just lost track of the situation.
And Seattle making a change here. Perkins is checked in. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. And here's Kobe from the arc. Westbrook with the nice D there. The Sonics leading. Back to Butler from the arc. Rebound by Marshall. Marshall's got his third rebound on the night. From deep. Offensive rebound. Hill passes to Kelly. Marshall dishes to Kobe. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Pass to Young. Back to Kobe. The 3. And again, no good by the Lakers.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Here's Young. Out to Kobe. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
He has just disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all offensively.
And I'm sure he's ready to put this quarter behind him and quickly. Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
So a timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Reggie Williams, he's checked in for Seattle. Fisher comes in for Cephalosha. Westbrook against Kobe. Tries to snap the cold streak. And off the front, and in it goes. Kobe's got 8.
Boy, the struggles have been many here in this quarter. 1 of 6 is what he is now.
Back to Durant. Knocks it loose. Kobe with the steal. Rejected by Westbrook. Here is Durant. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Westbrook kicks to Fisher. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And the Sonics lead by 4.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Now here's Kobe. 8 points for him. Gets it to go.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Westbrook with the drive. That's good.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Westbrook's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Backing down is Bryant. Fader on the way, and that one's good. Kobe's got 12 points in the game.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
For three, Williams gets it to go.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
And here's Kobe from the and the buzzer beater's good.
A huge three to cut it close going to halftime. It's still anyone's ball game.
Second quarter ends in a tight one. Sonics.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Halftime at Staples Center in a close one. Welcome, everyone. I'm Damon Bruce. For Seattle, a closely contested game against Los Angeles. They're really working that ball around, doing a nice job keeping the D off balance. James Harden has been the X factor, always a threat to go off in any given game, and he hasn't disappointed. Not to be outdone, the Lakers also giving it their all. Great energy and aggression offensively, making their own luck with a lot of second chance points. Kobe has the game high. He's got 15 points and has looked very good defensively, playing hard-nosed ball out there. And that's it for us here in the studio. Time to send it on back out to Kevin Harlan and the gang. Start the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he was on a mission there in the first half, just trying to get into the lane every time possible.
Aggressive attacking basketball at its very best.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, gentlemen, the Lakers barely squeezed into the playoffs last season. Despite that, they had the largest luxury tax bill in the league, almost $30 million, more than double the next highest team in the Miami Heat. So, maybe one silver lining for them with Dwight Howard deciding to move to Houston? The team won't have to shoulder the even more punitive taxes that began this season. Kevin?
Good point, Doris. Thanks. Lakers trail by 4. Nash outside. Outside for Kobe. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Kobe.
Coming in.
Left side, Kobe. Nash from downtown. That's in. Covered off an assist by Kobe. Nash has got 5 minutes.
Well, with him, what immediately comes to mind is the long-range shooting. I mean, he can knock down shots from anywhere, and of course, that forces the defense to locate him at all times.
Well, Steve, we've got to give him credit for his skill as a distributor, too. I mean, he has a great feel for his teammates, and that leads to a lot of his assists and a lot of easy baskets for his team.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Back to Kaman, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Now here's Westbrook. 8 points for him. Durant with the screen on Kobe. Harden outside for 3. And another 3 for Seattle.
Perfect on their first 3 shots now. That's the way to start the second half.
Outside, Kobe. 9 feet out. And the Lakers take on 2.
Feels like a flip has been switched at halftime because both teams now really getting after it.
And it's been a fun half of basketball, Steve.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 15. It's Durant with the drive. The shot is off.
Now still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3 even before that miss.
Kobe against Westbrook. Backing down is Bryant. Johnson. Back to Kobe. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Meeks is checked in. 1:51 left in the third. Clock at 2. That gives them the lead. That's now 8 points for Steve Nash.
Back and forth we go. That basket gives us just another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to keep track of. What a contest.
Perkins with the screen for Westbrook. no luck, so the Lakers will take it the other way. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and finished off by Kaman.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started, and a better job finishing it off.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
Well, good timeout, guys, because, this has been a bad run for them. He's got to get his team back on the same page and executing well together.
Sometimes just getting to stop in the action can be enough to get a team back on track. There's something about that little pause in the intensity of the game that lets you refocus.
Nash, banking off the glass. And it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now, the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Outside Durant to help the run. They get it again. And here is Kaman. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they look, really strong and together.
Yeah, and very aggressive, too, keeping the defense off balance with their ball movement. I like the way they look.
Now here's Kaman. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And the basket by Johnson.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
30 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Westbrook. The feed to Durant. To Harden. Kicks to Perkins. Hits the bucket. Perkins got his first basket of the night.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
This all a screen. Off the screen. The shot no good. And we've reached the end of the third. Lakers on. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they're taking high percentage shots in the paint. I like the way their offense is clicking.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Here's the dish to Marshall. Back to Gasol. And he banks in the layup. Gasol's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Lakers. Sonics trail by 8. Back to Durant. He kicks to Westbrook. He dishes it to Durant. Lots of room. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one. Lakers leading by 6. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Fisher gets a screen from Hill. Young against Harden. And that one's good.
Now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
Young's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Now here's Westbrook. Defense is right there. In low to Ibaka. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
And the Supersonics making a change here. Clark, they could stretch the lead to double digits.
Yeah, which would obviously put them in a very comfortable spot. Well, how about Kobe in this one? He has 17 points and the 2 nice steals as well. He's given them a lot with his passing and with his defensive work.
Well, he's been so active on the court at both ends and really playing a nice game.
Good on the second free throw. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Harden the pass to Ibaka. It's Harden with the drive. The rebound by the Lakers. Gasol's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebounds.
Well, you get more rebounds, you get more possessions, more shots at the hoop, and oftentimes that decides the game.
That one goes. Count. And it's 6 points for Johnson.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Seattle calls timeout. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain it.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Scott Brooks was discussing with his players. He said, listen, fellas, I know you're tired, but we can't coast. We've got to go harder. The win's in sight. We've got to power through it and go get it. Guys, pretty inspirational stuff.
Thanks, Doris. Los Angeles leading by 12. Good. The assist goes to Hill. 20 points for Kobe Bryant.
I love the flow that they've been playing with offensively tonight. This is an impressive performance.
Well, and that lead they have just continues to grow and grow.
Harden's shot is good.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
And Kobe, here we go. And the rejection by Ibaka. Harden dishes to Butler. Offensive rebound. Out to Ibaka. Another shot. And he lays it up and in.
I think he's been kind of passive today. And, you know, maybe that one will get him going. I think for them to be successful, he needs to be the one to do the bulk of the scoring.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Seattle. Hill, a screen on Durant. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
How can you describe an alley-oop that far away? I mean, wow.
There's not much you can say. Right, Steve?
It's like a football Hail Mary, guys. A long bomb.
Here's Westbrook. Following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Westbrook with it. Guarded now by Nash. Nash against Westbrook.
Well, it's the edge they have in that area on the glass, which played a big role in this game.
And they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low. He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Chris Kaman is checked in for Los Angeles. 58 seconds left in the game. It's Harden with the drive. Back to Durant. Right side Durant. Here's Perkins. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
The 2 points are pretty much a lock when they're able to get the ball into that position inside.
Kobe, that's for 2. That one a little long.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Shot's good by Durant. Parker in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, they certainly are. I mean, if they just play smart right here, Kevin, this game's pretty much over.
And this game is finally getting away from them.
Yep, it has gotten away. There's not really anything they can do now.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. From about 16, and there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Gasol.
They certainly haven't let these fans down tonight. Fun night to be in the building.
It has been. I mean, the atmosphere has been great, and no doubt that helped with the winning effort.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Fisher kicks to Cephalosha. Feeds it to Fisher. Outside Williams. From deep three-point range, the long distance three is buried. 8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Fisher. Offensive rebound. And so the Lakers take the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Steve, and Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Holland saying thanks for joining us.